I watched every review so you don't have to. So what's going on with new ABH bronzers? Some creators love them, others are dragging them through the mud because of their shade range. Hi everybody, if you are new on this channel, my name is Isa and this is Moody Eye Makeup channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, then please do. Now let's move on. So why everyone is so upset? Because of these photos. First of all, they released only 10 shades, which is not inclusive at all. Also, the bronzers look, at least on the pictures, super ashy. Not like bronzers at all, more so like a contour shades, which for such a big brand, it's just embarrassing if I'm totally honest. So let's try with Nikki La Rose. She's a very famous makeup artist and YouTuber. So Nikki had some interesting thoughts. First, packaging. She said that it looks like a very luxury Oreo cookie, and she loves that. Then she was very surprised by the shade in person because it's way more neutral than in those photos. When she tried it out, she said that the formula feels very soft, very blendable, and very smooth. She pointed out that the shade that she tried, it's very rare because it has an olive undertone, which is so hard to find in bronzers. So if you have some olive undertone, this could be the bronzers for you. But then she also started saying something of lacking deeper shades, but then she just didn't finish the thought. Then let's move on to Angelica. I'm not gonna pronounce her last name because I'm gonna butcher it. So she tried the shade Tropical 10 and said that the promo pictures look totally off. The bronzers looked way more cool tone than in person, especially the shade that she tried. It's more neutral with warm undertone. She said it blends beautifully, doesn't look cakey, and honestly it looks quite gorgeous. Then let's move on to Robert Welsh. Ooh, we all know that this is going to be salty. So he actually recorded video before the launch. I don't think he actually tried the product, but he created a whole video kind of dissing the brand. So the video is super spicy. He created a whole video about skin inclusivity and he did not hold back. He showed swatches from the pictures that I'm gonna show you right now. He specifically pointed out that the shades on the darkest skin all look very ashy. They are all too light and too cool toned. The only 10 shades that they launched are not even reaching the deepest shades. So he was quite angry and called out the Anastasia Beverly Hills. He said that they are very outdated and that they should release new shades to kind of apologize for the mistake. He literally said ABH is out of touch. Let's move on to Patty Alonso. She used Warm Scent Vibes and said the same thing, that it looks very natural in person. So they were all very shocked by how the product actually looks. So those photos are really not doing the product justice, and quite frankly, they're kind of, you know, a very bad marketing in my opinion. So Patty said that it leans slightly cool tone, that we can actually use it as a sculpting product as well, not only bronzer. But also she said that it blends very beautifully and has no scent. Morgan Turner actually created a shop or drop video. You probably know the series that she does. And for her it was a drop, but not because the controversial side, but more so because it looked too boring to her. Although she said that the tones looked very neutral and that ABH is kind of updating themselves with this line. But it just wasn't exciting enough for her. Tati, she also used Tropical Tan shade and then added Sun-Kissed Skin. She liked that the formula, it's not too pigmented so that you can build it up, that it's not too muddy so it doesn't look patchy. She said, I thought it would be more intense, but I actually love that it's so soft. I just want to point one thing here, that those are just some of their thoughts. That doesn't mean that they won't change their mind. They have the right to do so. I noticed that with myself. I can change my mind once I see the product in person or once I'm using it some time. I'm totally agreeing with Robert Welsh that this is a very disappointing range. But then also from the other reviews, I saw that the shades are not so ashy. So I would love to see those shades in person, especially the darker ones. We still didn't get those bronzers here in Slovenia. We may not even get them. Another disclaimer here is that I'm not sure what's up with YouTube and their algorithm, but it's just crazy. I just wanted to find all the reviews, and now it's just pushing shorts that are not even related to ABH. So I just kinda decided to pick YouTubers that I like to watch, but please comment down below which YouTube celebrities should I include. Also, a lot of YouTubers just didn't talk about this launch, probably because it looked a little bit boring, if I can say that, but also because of that whole controversial skin inclusivity. They just probably didn't want to, pick the side or get on the wrong side of the brand. Please comment down below which new makeup product you'd like to see me cover next in this style of video. Have a lovely day and see you in the next video. Bye.